Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the very foundation of the NFL as we know it. This isn't just another rumor. This isn't some idle gossip floating around. No. We're talking about a secret so explosive, so shocking, that it's causing chaos inside the highest corridors of power in Baltimore. Right now, in the darkened conference rooms, behind closed doors, something unprecedented is unfolding, and I have direct evidence that this deal could redefine the future of the Ravens, and possibly the league itself. Brace yourself, because what I'm about to reveal might be the biggest offseason bombshell we've seen in years, and it's happening right now. Sources close to the Ravens' front office have confirmed, off the record, that a clandestine, high-stakes negotiation is underway involving one of the NFL's most elite defensive stars. A player so disruptive, so talented, that every team in the league is whispering about him in hushed tones. The phones in Baltimore are ringing non-stop. Executive suites are in overdrive. Confidential meetings are taking place on private jets. Encrypted calls are bouncing around the NFL universe. This isn't just about a player change or a roster tweak. No. This is an all-out war for one player's services, and it's happening under the cover of secrecy. But here's what's truly shocking. My sources just confirmed that a deal, if completed, could send shockwaves across the league, and it could be finalized within the next 48 hours. Imagine the scene. The Ravens, a franchise desperate for a defensive revolution, are pulling out all the stops. They've been searching for months, years, even for a game-changer, someone who can immediately elevate their secondary from good to elite. They've been watching, analyzing, negotiating in the shadows, quietly plotting their next move. Rumors swirl that they've held secret meetings in secluded hotels, sent delegations on clandestine trips overseas, all to find the perfect piece to their puzzle. And then, they found him. But who is he? Who could possibly be worth this level of secrecy, this level of high-stakes intrigue? The answer is more shocking than you could imagine. Because what I'm about to reveal isn't just a player, it's a statement, a declaration of war in the NFL's defensive landscape. It's a move so bold, so audacious, that it leaves every rival franchise trembling. Now I want you to listen carefully, because this isn't just speculation. This is real, verifiable intel coming from sources that are plugged into the deepest layers of NFL decision-making. And what I'm about to say might just be the most critical piece of news you'll hear all offseason. The Ravens are on the verge of making a blockbuster move, and if it happens, and I believe it will, you'll never see the same NFL again. Get ready, because what's coming next will change everything you thought you knew about NFL trades, about team strategies, and about how far teams are willing to go to dominate the league. Stay with me. The next few minutes will be absolutely explosive, and I promise, this is just the beginning. Because what I'm about to tell you isn't just a story, it's history in the making. The Baltimore Ravens find themselves at a crossroads, and their current situation couldn't be more urgent. For years, their defensive identity has been built around a fierce, relentless pursuit of excellence, centered on their secondary, on their line, on a defense that is supposed to strike fear into every opponent. But as the NFL has evolved, so too has the challenge. Offenses are faster, smarter, more explosive. The Ravens, under Jesse Minter's new leadership, know they need that one game-changing talent, an elite playmaker, someone who can turn the tide in the blink of an eye. Right now, their secondary is filled with talented players. Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Williams, Kyle Hamilton. Yet none of them have the superstar status needed to truly elevate the entire defense. The Ravens have been desperately searching for a true ball hawk, a game wrecker, someone who commands respect from the moment they step onto the field. They've made solid signings, drafted promising young safeties, and shuffled their lineups, but something is missing. A superstar who can be the X factor in the postseason, someone who can rise to the occasion and make game-changing plays. And that's precisely why the front office has been operating in stealth mode. Behind the scenes, in private meetings that are shrouded in secrecy, they've been working tirelessly to secure that missing piece. I've learned that they've exchanged encrypted messages with some of the league's most guarded agents. They've flown to meet with prominent executives in secluded locations, avoiding cameras and prying eyes. The whispers inside the league are that they've even sent emissaries to rival teams, trying to strike a deal that no one saw coming. This isn't just about acquiring a player. This is about transforming their entire defense, about rewriting the future of the Baltimore Ravens. And then, seemingly out of nowhere, bam, they found HIM. The player that everyone has been whispering about in NFL circles. The guy who can change everything. A true star, a blue-chip talent, a player so disruptive that his presence alone shifts the balance of power. Now let's cut right to the chase because it's time for the big reveal. I am talking about none other than Amani Hooker. Yes, the same Amani Hooker whose name has been ringing through NFL locker rooms and scouting reports for years. The guy who has quietly become one of the league's most underrated safeties, but who, with the right environment, could explode into superstardom. And honestly, everything they say about him, his talent, his instincts, his playmaking ability, fits perfectly with what the Ravens desperately need. Let's get into the specifics. Amani Hooker is a true ball hawk. As of January 23, 2026, he's just turned 27 with a contract extension that guarantees him $29 million over the next 3 years, making him one of the league's better-paid safeties. His statistics are eye-popping. In 2024, he had a career-high 5 interceptions, tying for the team lead, along with 9 pass breakups and 71 tackles, 47 of them solo. That's elite production, playing in 14 games, starting every single one with a 96.2% snap participation rate. His zone coverage is rated 77, man coverage 71, and his play recognition is a staggering 82, making him one of the smartest safeties on the field. Physically, he checks all the boxes. 511, 210 pounds with 88 speed and 90 acceleration, freakish metrics for a safety. The way he reads plays, his pursuit angles, his ability to jump routes, it's all film study gold. Last season, he was a nightmare for offenses, and the Titans' coaching staff often praised him for his football IQ and leadership. He's not just a playmaker, he's a complete package. His versatility allows him to rotate seamlessly from center field to the box. In 2024, Pro Football Focus graded him at 65.1, a solid mark, but his true value isn't just in the numbers. It's in the presence, the instinct, the ability to make game-changing plays when it matters most. No wonder the Ravens see him as the missing piece, someone who can be their safety of the future, a true cornerstone of their defense. And here's the kicker. His contract situation makes this deal even more appealing. Having just signed that lucrative extension, his market value is soaring. He's young enough to still be at his peak for years, and the Ravens believe that they can unlock even more of his potential, pairing him with their evolving defense and giving him the spotlight he deserves. But why now? Why is this the moment? The answer lies in the league's shifting landscape. The Ravens have a new head coach, Jesse Minter, who's known for his aggressive, adaptable schemes. They've been eyeing a player who can fit into his vision, a game wrecker who can ignite their secondary and give them that extra edge in the playoffs. And Amani Hooker, he's the perfect fit. Now behind the scenes, the drama unfolds. NFL insiders are buzzing about how the Ravens' management has been showered with praise recently. Some say they've been called genius by league insiders for orchestrating this move. The Ravens' GM, a mastermind working in the shadows, has reportedly been pulling strings, making sure every detail aligns perfectly. They've faced stiff competition, rival teams in NFC and AFC talking about swooping in, offering draft picks or players in a desperate attempt to block this deal from happening. Sources also tell me that the Ravens' offer includes not just draft capital and salary cap space. No, they're reportedly prepared to throw in premium picks, promising to reshape their roster around this star. The financial implications are staggering. Amani's $29 million guaranteed makes him a top-paid safety, but the Ravens believe he's worth every cent. They're also reportedly lining up incentives, performance bonuses, game start clauses, designed to ensure he plays at his absolute best, especially in crucial late-season matchups. The emotional response behind closed doors. Unprecedented, Coach Minter, a defensive tactician with a vision, is reportedly ecstatic. His comments in private meetings reveal a deep belief that Hooker is the key to unlocking their full potential. The players. They're buzzing. He's the kind of leader who could galvanize an entire secondary and turn their defense into a fortress. Now, let's analyze the financial and schematic implications. Amani Hooker's salary cap hit for 2026 will be around $16.2 million, an investment that the Ravens are willing to make to secure their future. With his ability to play multiple roles, he can seamlessly slot into their scheme, whether it's a traditional single-high safety role or a more aggressive hybrid defense that Minter is known for. Expect his stats next season to skyrocket. At least 80 tackles, 4 or 5 interceptions, and multiple pass breakups. His presence alone transforms the Ravens' secondary from a good unit into one of the league's most feared. Historically, this kind of blockbuster trade, pairing a premium safety with a team desperately seeking that elusive edge, reminds us of game-changing moves like the Seattle Seahawks trading for Earl Thomas or the Rams acquiring Ramsey. Those deals shifted the balance of power, and now, with Amani Hooker potentially donning purple and black, the Ravens are positioning themselves for a new era of dominance. And as I wrap this up, remember, the next 48 hours will be critical. The league is watching, the rival teams are scrambling, and the Ravens are on the brink of making a move that could rewrite their history. We're talking about a player who could become the heartbeat of their defense, a symbol of their relentless pursuit of greatness. So I ask you, are you ready for the next chapter? Because what's unfolding behind the scenes right now is nothing short of epic. The NFL will never be the same if this deal goes through. And trust me, when it does, it won't just be a headline. It will be a legacy. Now smash that like button, subscribe if you're hungry for the truth, and hit the bell icon. Because I'll be here every step of the way, bringing you the breaking news, the insider info, the stories they don't want you to know. This isn't just a rumor, it's history in the making. The clock is ticking. The next 48 hours will be absolutely crucial. Stay tuned and prepare to witness the biggest NFL story of 2026 unfold before your very eyes. Because what's coming is not just a trade, it's a revolution.